Would help if the mic was plugged in, wouldn't it? Hey, Gateways, Resurfing here. Trying out Murray's Room, or Mary's Room. It's a short story-based game on Steam. Is tagged horror. It says it's designed to be completed in one sitting, so we'll see how I do with this. And why am I not hearing sound on my end now? Let's try reopening. There we go. That's what I need. Alright, now let's see how this can do. Wow, I am doing bad today. No frame rate drops, so that's good. I did find out for whatever reason, Streamlabs decided to change the host server to Hong Kong, and that's not going to work for someone in the eastern Pennsylvania. All right, let's start.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Alright, I do want to check something on my end before I get started there. Oops. Okay, that's what I need to see. Good. Alright, everything should be good then. Oh, there we go. I wasn't clicked in for whatever reason. WASD to move. Alright. I'm guessing that's the journal. Nope, it's a local wine guide.
California crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
Oh, I don't like the creaking. Can I pick up the orange? No. At least I think it's an orange.
Look, Mr. Torres, I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them. Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
I don't know which one you are, so. Science Fair 2018, second place. Weather forecast.
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
This takes place in 2042, apparently. Orange Grove, that probably explains the... probably confirms that those are oranges on the table.
No, that's her parents' room.
Okay, how was I going to know that? Ah, this one. No entry unless you're a tourist from the future. I have a feeling this is going to be depressing more than scary. Welcome back, Kelsey. Hey, so my name is Kelsey. Oh, that is a really good effect. Does show that there is no actual player model, though. Again, the creaking. Bumblebee. So I'm guessing Bumblebee was a cat. It's actually a good name for a cat. There's a journal. I want to explore around a bit more first, though. Map.
She wouldn't talk to me on the phone, so what else could I do? I drove all the way up there to Vancouver, freezing my ass off in that tin can of a car.
Alright, so Orange Grove, I guess, is where we are. Which appears to be in California. Postcard.
Of course I knew it
Vancouver,
was her.
Canada.
Who else? There was only one thing to do. Get to Marie.
Alright, I'm definitely curious. I guess the journal is what I need to do at this point. Hi, Kelsey.
Hi,
Yes.
Kelsey.
Oh.
Yes, I'm talking to you. I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did? Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
This screams abusive relationship.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
Okay, and I'm starting to think that Kelsey is the abusive person in the equation.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres.
Is there anything else there?
That's Trevor's phone number.
No? Okay.
He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres. I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Alright, so keep an eye out for a 5-digit code. I'm assuming it's not as easy as looking at the
I
journal.
couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
Mixtape doormat. I like that.
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
Okay, nothing on the back of that. Do something great. Fermi paradox. I used to know what that was. Swimsuit.
I loved skinny
Oh,
dipping,
the swimsuit. I
but
was looking
Marie
at the flag
insisted on wearing this
or
thing.
robe or whatever it is.
Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Yeah, I was looking at this. That's why I got confused with swimsuit. I didn't even see the bikini. Keys. That seems important.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home. I loved him for it. But every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
Takeout menu.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales. When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Oh, that's sad. Sad. I have a feeling this game was going to end up being depressing, and certainly seems like that Kelsey's jacket.
She asked me why I was so angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
A new deal. Marie, hugs and kisses. Nothing that I can do with it, so that's not the code. There's the Sparto shoes.
He had money, you see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
Oh. Starting to piece it together.
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Alright, so nothing with the pizza boxes.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Ugh. That's really all I can comment on that. Ugh. Let me guess. Kelsey had to put money in whenever she smoked the weed or something like that?
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
So I wasn't completely off.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Alright, well I'm not on the side of the TV that turning it on is going to do anything. Vinyl box. Sunglasses.
I wore those a lot. Not to protect my eyes, but to hide them. I didn't want anyone to know.
Yeah, I can understand that, I think. That's, I'm guessing blackened eyes.
Sometimes it got so hot, this thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
Let's see, the record player. Won't be found. That fits with the Vancouver thing. Also feels nice having the music there. Well, we know Vancouver was an important
Marie
place.
always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
Oh, it's all one thing. I thought I was clicking on a specific thing. Anything else you have to say
Marie
here?
always
No?
dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
No, but we know she went to Vancouver. Notebook.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
Please tell me this isn't something I have to scan, because I don't have a way of scanning it. Two 1418 would be 5 numbers though. Don't have a password. Ripped shirt.
Trevor. What an asshole.
Yep, kind of had a
After
feeling.
we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
Oh, Ah. It's probably the... Oh. If that's the password... well, let's try it.
She must have
Nope.
written it down here somewhere.
Password hint, I'm not a...
She
No.
must have written it down here somewhere. Dan,
Okay, it
what's
was
the
worth a
password
shot.
again? I need to find...
I was putting a few words that I thought might have fit with that, but no. Can't do it with the crossword. That has a cute trash can. Sheet of paper.
That's Marie's birthday. That's
4th
weird.
of March.
I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy. For her pizza and movie party. Alright, I might have been a little jealous.
It's another thing that could possibly indicate.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring, is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
Okay. Something that really helps me. Ring binder. A binder might have something.
Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship.
Okay, not helping. Whiteboard.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
Chemistry actually holds a lot of surprises. Rubik's Cube, don't make me solve.
Hated that thing.
Okay, good. What's that? Aha.
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Okay, that does not help. At least not yet. I'm feeling it will. Have you seen this man? I'm guessing that man is Trevor.
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
Okay. If I need to do the QR code, I'm not going to be able to do this because I have no way of doing that. Alright. What was the numbers on the ticket? Oh, first let's see. November 21st, 2017. Oh my god, they put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. Don't think she's all that pleased though. I wonder whether she remembers me from Food Rescue. God, I hope not. Feel so connected to her. Isn't that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. Can't wait to start working on our science project. You get that? Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. Orange peels?
Have you ever peeled an orange so juicy the drops erupted from underneath its skin like fireworks in the setting sun? The trees in Mr. Jones's garden had them. I used to live off his garden vegetables and fruit before I met Trevor.
Alright, let me check something here. No. Okay. It's worth looking. Unless... Oh, there we go. There's the password. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know, they're never gonna find them. I wish everyone would just stop, leave us alone, so I can get that whole god-awful night. Some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out. I swear. I think I could have killed him. The other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces, neither did my dad, so that they never caught them. There's the computer password.
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find
Okay,
it.
I must have the capitalization wrong.
Damn, what's the password again?
Oh wait, no, I misread it. I am not fearless, but it's I'm not A, so that's not it. Nothing was different. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam, she didn't even realize what she was saying. Or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me. Believes that we were friends. I guess I am a shadow person after all. I think she's going to break her neck, by the way. See if I care. That's it. That's the password. Shadow.
Damn, what's the password again? I
Or
need to find
not.
it.
I was
Damn,
so
what's the
sure on that. Search the bag?
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
Well, that updated the journal. Loving the chemistry. January 28th, 2018. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He's such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous, as if. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do that all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe that herself yet. I'm alone. Fuck, I'm so stupid. I finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on Classics Night at the theater. I went with Ben, loved it. Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her, I actually freaking hugged her. She pushed me away, asked me what I thought I was doing, and that Trevor asshole was enjoying the show and her stupid cheerleader friends. February 16th, 2018. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That Lala night, she was with Trevor, and he's such a fucking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it makes it alright. She did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with that damn rock. She said if I answered the call to the pebbles, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. Doesn't have anywhere else to go, really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here. Right now, as I write this, she's on the bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and Dad's okay with it. March 3rd. That looks like tire tracks. March 17th. Oh, those sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. Last night, the heels dug into my calf. That freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet and told her not in the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9 because they look absolutely gorgeous, on Kelsey's feet at least. When I tried them on, I looked like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. She called me her friend today. I am not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Again, that matches with the hint. I swear I have this. I just...
Damn, what's the password again? I need to find it.
Normally there wouldn't be a space, but it's worth a shot. That was it. It was shadow person, all capitalized. Words of secrecy. Kitty.gif. That must be Bumblebee. Cuteness overload.
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
Aw, my pet is missing.
When Bumblebee went missing, Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
Yeah, I'm starting to sense a theme here. G&K Webster.
Marie,
Oh!
What were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
Okay, not expecting that. Email?
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
Yeah, I was having a feeling that that was going to end up coming up. Re-harassment by fellow student from Mr. Phillips. Hi Marie, it grieves me to hear that this is how you feel, but I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I'd like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start up a conversation between the two of you. Why do teachers think that's a good idea? It never ends well. Let me know when you are ready to talk. You know where to find me. Kind regards, Principal Phillips J.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
Yeah, that's harassment, no question. $33% charged. Towards Wi-Fi internet access. July 7th, 2018, 713. Doesn't appear to be anything else. Think like protons stay positive. I really hate that creaking. Alright, there's gotta be more stuff in the journal. I have a dream. Kelsey is so angry at the world, like, all the time. It's kind of annoying, but I get it. You all have a different story to tell, so as a friend, I did the only decent thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted, she just had to make it happen, not wait for it. I told her to deal again, not drugs, the cards. The Joker. She pulled the Joker out of the deck. Kelsey broke up with Trevor, finally. She can do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course no one saw it happen. But he literally tore the clothes from her body. Fuck, I promised not to swear, so there you go. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most possible hours just to yell at me, calling me names, threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that, as if I've got her tied up in here. And now unplug the phone when I go to sleep. Ugh. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trevor. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. He's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can handle that if it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his finger across his throat again. If he wasn't such a scary-ass clown, I'd laugh, but he does scare me. Don't tell Kelsey these things. She shouldn't worry. Oh, she should have told Kelsey those things. These are the good times that make me forget. All my troubles seem so far away. Wait a minute, is that a song? Yes, yes it is. Kelsey took me night swimming in Mr. Jones's pool. I was scared shitless the first time, but 2 beers and freshly picked oranges. Chill, best nights ever. I still don't have a clue what the digits are. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops, but they just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized. Bump on the head didn't do her any good. Fuck, yes, I'm swearing now. Jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane and get herself hurt, or worse, go back to him. Trevor is dangerous. June 23rd, that would be when Bumblebee went missing then. I know it's him. There's nothing I can do. They never believe me. I don't think I'll ever see Bumblebee again. June 30th. I can't sit and watch. I'll have to be fearless. I found this site where you can buy guns off anyone. Not that I mean to shoot anyone, it's just I don't know what to do anymore. It's for protection, you know? It's not what they say. Anyway, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new 9mm. I'm meeting him out of town tomorrow. A little shady, I admit, but with Trevor lurking around, I'll take my chances. There's been another home invasion just 2 blocks from here. They killed the woman this time. The police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house. I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big, but Kelsey says it isn't true. That Trevor's a bastard but would never commit such violent acts. Look at that torn shirt. I think she might be in denial there. Yeah. I think I have the code. Just depends on how to write it. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. That'd be 7/5/2018. How do I turn it into 5 numbers?
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Somehow I doubt this is it, but it's worth a shot.
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Okay. But this is definitely my clue. July 5th, 2018. July 7th, 2018. We needed this beer, water, and oranges like so many nights before Trevor. No, I'm not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He shall not be named, shall not be named. Not today. That's all the information I have. This show's a lock. This has to be the clue. But is it the only part of the clue? Nothing on the door. T-shirt.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again. I didn't care what it took.
Alright. Well, that gave me new information then. I just need to look at everything then. That's how it works. Nothing I can do with those shoes. There's no doubt in my mind the gun is in that case. Didn't see that before.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
Alright. Nothing with the tissues. Desk lamp I haven't done anything with yet. Doesn't seem to really help at all.
La La
Already
Land.
have that. Yeah, that didn't seem to do anything. Broken window.
She was my friend, and I had to tell her. So I came back here, throwing stones at the window. But she didn't react, so I threw a bigger stone, and it shattered the glass. She kept the stone as a souvenir to remind her not to trust me ever again. Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My
Aw.
mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Okay, it kind of bugs me that that doesn't close in a way that make the map work. I guess technically it does if you're looking at it from the north down. Is there anything else I'm missing? I know the world map isn't going to do me any good at the moment. Beer bottle.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
That is a good label. I think I may have figured out how the clue works. Not sure though. I got everything in here, right? Yeah.
Disgusting.
Alright, well, I know there's more stuff in the journal. Okay, I think I have it. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. They need to look for circled numbers. I just noticed a bunch of new stuff here. High school kid saves classmates from hunger. November 9th, 17. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it, as if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. And I keep telling them the same story. Are they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book with my life story so it'll stop bugging me, crazy people. Here, for the last time. Last fall, I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed the sandwich in his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food, and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry, so I joined Food Rescue to help. There, at the end, everyone's satisfied? December 9th. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried. And what else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to Food Rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something. So I offered her my sandwich. Why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. And now we're behind for the project too. I hope we make the deadline. Cupcake Cat. Happy birthday, Mom. I love cats because they're not afraid to be difficult. So there's a circled 4 there. 9, 5, 1. 4951. That gives me the 5 numbers.
I need to find the key. A 5-figure number.
Oh, that's only 4 numbers. But I think I'm right about this. Alright. 4, 9. 5, 1. There's a section of the journal I still need. That's what it is, isn't it? It's definitely the circle numbers. Well, the first number is 0.
What is the code, Marie? Wait. The journal. It must be in the journal. She must have written it down here somewhere.
Okay, I have the right idea. It's definitely the circle numbers. I'm just missing a number. Which means there's something I'm missing. No.
I'm not a shadow.
That doesn't help. Name badge.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes. Worse than being hungry.
What? That updated the journal. Green eatery card.
The green eatery. Green as in with fungus. Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Okay, so Mr. Jones was the one running the food shelter then. Did I look at these yet?
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
I want to double check some of the shoes
He
here.
had money. You see?
Okay, that
He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
there it is. I have the code. We had a party today celebrating 3 years of food rescue. Everyone was there. All those happy, familiar faces loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name. But everyone knows her. She's gorgeous. It surprised me is all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept a bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere. So I'm not going to fight it. I say not. So I'm going to fight it with everything I've got. Alright, I had the code, but I want to look at other stuff first. Okay, I haven't read this yet. I feel out of place everywhere outside of this room. She said she was sorry, I know, but fuck, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. It's not what a friendship should be, right? I feel disconnected. She did not want to be my friend. She was embarrassed. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh, didn't see this one. Took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now, and on this day, we rode them through Mr. Jones' orange grove in broad daylight. We got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting caught. Alright, I have the code. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1. And most of the codes should actually all be in here, so it's just the 3.
What is the code, Marie? Wait. Yay! Good work,
A change
Kelsey.
of heart.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
The past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us.
Someone had been.
I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it. So I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife. I'd never seen him so angry, so evil.
Kelsey's
Marie
the pink
tried
one,
to get
Trevor's
it
the
away from
green,
him.
Marie's the yellow.
He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening.
Oh, there were two
She kept
people.
asking
You
me
were
if
the
I'd been
other.
there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres, but I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and...
I had a feeling that was coming.
What you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Okay, I was actually expecting that to be a different direction. Oh no.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar in your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking like forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
I was not expecting that. And I am curious. One last page. I regret food rescue. I regret the science project. I regret it all. My father could have died because of me. My inability to pick real friends. Kelsey never was what she said she was. Never really knew her. Turned out it's all been bullshit, and I'm so stupid. I should have realized it that La La night. Walked away for good. Someone died. Right in this room. I made him die. I pulled a trigger. Made a bullet pierce his head. Made his blood soak the carpet. Drip through the cracks into the floor. Where it will remain forever. To bear witness to what I'm capable of. I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this. Fix me. Away from her, I have to focus on the positives in my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person? A killer? I shot him in the head for Christ's sake. Could have gone for his leg. Dad calls them intrusive thoughts. I say they're the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I'll go up north to Uncle George as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there. I'll be able to think and finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry. Dear Diary, maybe I'll send for you someday when all this is long over and I've dealt with being a murderer. Oh. That actually ended better than I was expecting. Achievement unlocked, closed chapter. I am going to let the credits roll through, and wow, this was good. I ended up caring about the characters a lot. It takes place all in one room. It still gives you a sense of worry, just based off of what you've read. That's what it is. This is a book made a video game. It's really well done. So that was Mary's Room. It took me a bit to figure out the last part, but wow. That's really all I can say to this. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great time, wherever you may be. Bye, guys.